Okay, officially. Good morning. Welcome to the Market Watch Group Wednesday Market Midpoint. My name is Scott. I'll be your host. Please remember, as we discuss all things market related, that what we're doing here is for education and illustrative purposes only. Not intended to be a recommendation to buy or sell any security or financial product. We're not brokers. We're not advisors. All decisions should be made at your own risk. Yada, yada. Whoops. What are we going to do? Opening analysis. Futures look pretty good. Revisit the posture. Holding up. Doesn't need to improve every week. We went from a 5.25 to a 5.75. If it sits there or even dials back a week, we're not going to be too concerned. It's looking fine. Mindset for open trades. Started a new one. Have a couple still remaining. Looking for a couple to start. So, business as usual. You should likely have taken some good gains recently on some trades. Some that just ended right before earnings or got close. Some got to their target. I feel like what we're seeing and what we're doing is exactly what makes sense. We're not pushing for too much. Conditions are good. They're not great. We hope that they move into great, make better trading, but trading's been fine. So we'll review the opportunity list to see. We definitely have some setups. We're definitely looking for another trade this week at least. And we'll talk about trading plan progress. This section this week is trading rules. Always a good idea. Always a good idea to evaluate your trading rules. Let's get into it. So we have we have a trade deal with Japan, but EU digs in and says no. So it's a little back and forth. A little back, a little forth. What else? Meme stocks, Krispy Kreme and GoPro. Did we see those? I don't have them on here. We did a little meme stock evaluation yesterday, talking about what makes them look appealing. GoPro and let's see what is KKD still the symbol? I don't even know the symbol of Krispy Kremes anymore. Crispy. D-nut. Okay. D-nut it is. Donut. Used to be KKD a long, long time ago, but I'm not sure when that changed. Let's go see what our... Ooh. Okay, it seems like it should be there. Short float. 28%. That's plenty. Days to cover. 4.5. Maybe it's the average volume. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong on mine. Maybe I did too much volume. Mid cap. Any. It's got to be at least a small cap. That's going to open it up to a lot. Now I'm back to 60. I'm back to 60, and there's Kohl's, but I still didn't pick up KK. Oh, no, there it is. I'm looking for the K. Maybe that actually did work. I'm looking at KKD still. Donut. No. Okay. Small cap. We're refining. Can we look at FCX and Beam? Of course we can. But of course. There's Beyond Meat. It's a bigger list. It's 58. Let's go under 10. Who am I going to miss if I go under 10? AESE, ARCT, AVXL. Under 10. Down to 37. It's going to miss Kohl's now because Kohl's moved. Okay. There you go. A little adjustment. What else? Google earnings on deck. AI results wanted, not just hype. Protein boom is only beginning. What is that? Does that talking about steak being expensive, or is that like supplements? I'm not sure. Okay. It's kind of as we would expect with a light economic calendar. We're looking at earnings a lot because there's nothing coming out this week. We had a little bit of Fed speak today, existing home sales. Tomorrow, jobless claims. Friday, nothing. And then next week, Monday, nothing. And then it just is a slew. So we're going to keep watching the earnings coming in and see what happens from there. Let's pop into... Take a look at the futures here. Looking positive. What am I getting here? Why is it? There we go. Looking good. The trades we're in are looking good. No complaints. All right. As long as this stays positive, we'll be looking for... Looking for some new signals. What else? Let's take a quick peek at Fed speculation as we have 2 minutes before the market opens. We have a week before the next meeting. Nobody expects anything in the next meeting. But September, it's holding pretty steady around a 1.5 to 1 mark, right? It's pretty steady around 1.5 to 1. It got close to 2 to 1 at one point. I feel like we're very likely to see these numbers hold until we get PCE next week. If PCE comes in at or better than expected, and it will jump. It'll get closer to 2 to 1. But if it stays, or if we have a regression in the inflationary data, I think you're going to see it kick. It's going to kick to the October meeting. So there we go. Okay. Let's go watch this market open. How much time do we have? 15 seconds. Advanced Auto Parts had a nice day. There's the opening bell. All right, let's see how everything's looking. We'll start off with Freeport. Is that FCX? Freeport McMoran. down a little today. Kind of flat, right? Kind of sideways and flat overall. So not, yeah. I mean, it's been on an uptrend, that's for sure. Earnings coming out in a couple of days. Is that a couple of days or today, actually? Ooh. Before market open, they were looking for 47. They got 53. So they beat expectations, but it seems like a lot of things, earnings or the guidance is a little more tepid, and that's what we're seeing derailing to some extent. Okay. What was the other one? Beam? Let's take a look at Beam. Beam Therapeutics. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, where's my drawing tools? Broke this. Consolidation pattern. Got up. That was a great signal there if you took it. Ideally, we're looking for this thing to try to get above that resistance line and then possibly a pullback from there. So, okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now I'm curious about how these guys are doing, these beams. Oh, donut opened higher and then sold off. Kohl's already had its day in the sun. If you know any good meme stocks, we're never going to trade one. I'll never put an alert out on one. But I do enjoy spectating. You know, I think that's fun. Okay, let's start at the top, work our way down. What's moving? What's not? AAP, still moving. Still looks good. Apple, it's grinding higher. Not much there. Amazon, still trying if you're in that. APH, well. And you might be thinking, oh, we should have stayed in because, look, it made it to its target and then some. That was on earnings this morning. They did good, but we got this, and then I got half here and the rest here, real close to that level. I live with that. I'm not trading for earnings. I'm trading for this. That's about right. Kami, that's about right. So, you know, we could go find examples where it went the other way too. Don't let it unduly influence you. BAC, still just kind of moving along. Beyond. This is Overstock. No, this is this is Overstock and Bed Bath & Beyond combined, apparently now. This got memed up a little bit. Caterpillar, we're looking for the pullback. Didn't quite get it. CCJ, looking for a bit of a pullback. Maybe. A lot of things are just sort of popping out of these. CLS. Ooh, CLS. You don't have much time before earnings, actually. Never mind. CNM, that was the signal. It's made the move. Nothing there now. Capital One, gapped up on earnings. Coupang, very close. Right? I don't need to force. If you took the trade, great. If you missed the trade, wait. This looks fine. There's a great setup here. Cisco kind of pausing in its current hiccup. If you took this one, are you getting impatient? Are you getting impatient? Are you sticking with it? What are your thoughts? DoorDash. Didn't like it, sticking with it. Okay. DoorDash, same kind of a deal. Popped, but um is hiccuping. It's just sort of in a hiccup. It's not doing much. Here's the Dow. EA's pulling back a little bit, a little pause. Staying with it. Yep, that makes sense. Ford. Ooh, Ford is something to think about. Does it get a little pre-earnings bump? Yeah. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Put that one on my list, though. GE. Ooh, GE. GE is thinking about it, right? Thinking about it. Let's keep looking. GE Vernova. There's the earnings. That's before market. We saw what that did to it. So, interesting. GE Vernova is looking good. GE's looking possible. I'd put GE in there with Ford. Okay, let's keep looking. Gold's pulled back a little bit. We saw that with FCX. Google a little overextended. Earnings come out this afternoon. Goldman is flat. Hasbro's rolling over. There's another one of earnings. Okay, let's keep looking. Robinhood. Robinhood is in a flag. Pulling back. How Met dropped. I think we have time. If it can go soon, I think we have time. It's got to be like by tomorrow. If it starts moving, I might make a run for that. How Met waiting to see if the next trade shows up before the earnings. IBM. They report after hours, but there's really not much we can do with it right now. IWM is up a little bit. Small caps are up a little. Joby. It's kind of sitting on this. Levi's. Levi's. Looking like there may be a little potential there. Love, Southwest Airlines. LVS. Ooh, I'm telling you, that one looks ripe. Ripe. Unfortunately, it is on the precipice of earnings. Got to wait one more day to see. Meta, still trying to figure some things out. Morgan Stanley, trying to figure some things out. Microsoft pulling back. Ooh, I don't know if there's going to be time. Micron dropping. Netflix trying to figure things out. Nvidia looking like it's setting up for a flag pattern. PLTR. Oh, PLTR. PLTR has got a nice looking setup developing here for us. I'm ready for this one to go. Yeah, so we've got some trades developing here. QQQ still looks plenty bullish. QS. QuantumScape is on a pullback. Roblox on a pullback. This is definitely setting up, and we definitely still have time, but it's got to go pretty quickly. I need it to happen this week. Reddit. I just wasn't sure about that Reddit. I'm kind of still not. I mean, it's I don't know. That's actually a maybe for me. I know you might be thinking, oh, but the stochastics are going up and they're starting to pinch. Remember, stochastics is the least important of everything that we look at. The least important. Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab is a mover and a shaker. RTX trying to come back from some earnings woes. SPY. SPY, it's up for the day, but there's no follow through from the open. So we watched it open a little bit better and then just kind of sitting on this. TME, this is new. This is looking real good. Real good. The pullback is in. It's starting to think about it. I like this one, to be honest. That looks pretty good. Tesla overextended and right on the precipice of earnings today. Taiwan Semiconductor also looks viable. I would say that you could go PLTR, NVIDIA, TSM. I'm probably leaning towards PLTR first, TSM second. Let me know your thoughts on if there's a favorite you have in regard to the semiconductors, to the chips. All right, let's keep going. Uber. Oh, it started great this morning. pulling back a little bit. I'm not going to lose hope or faith quickly on this. The signal's good. Stochastic's good. Got to just wait and see. You can kind of see over here, it was like thinking about it, then it pulled back, then there, and then took off. D-Dog. Is that Data Dog? Data Dog. Thank you. DDOG. Data Dog. I think it looks a little overextended from this. Like you can see it had a big old gap up here, pulled back. Trend is still intact. But I feel like maybe what we're looking for here, something like this. And then we think, yeah, maybe now it can get on up there and keep this trend intact. Something along those lines. Uber. Oh, we already looked at Uber. Bullish dollar index down. Visa trying. Here's the VIX. One of the things we were talking about is a potential hedge signal. Is that still on? This is the low. So this has not gotten as low as this. It's a good day today, but if tomorrow we see something like this, and then on Friday, tomorrow's Thursday, we see something like this, that low is now a formal low, and it's higher than this one. It's subtle. But if I have bullish trades on, and if I start to get some new trades on, then all of a sudden I have a few trades. Yeah, then I'm gonna want to put a hedge. So if you've been thinking about the hedge, this is still in line with what would have us make that type of an adjustment. Walmart. Nothing. Win. Oh, look at Win. I said yesterday it looked pretty good. Today, 0.5% up. Boom. Those look pretty spaced apart. So that's 83.5 to 97.5. 14 points there. 97 to 112. Another 14 points there. 106 to 120. So 12 to go. Stop loss. I could go all the way down. I think I wouldn't need to. Where's my stop? Where's my Heikin-Ashi? I bet we're starting to see what we want. Yeah, I think I'd be comfortable with my stop loss down in this area. So give me your thoughts on Win. I think there's a few setting up, but Win maybe has the best looking construct of a setup as of right now. Give me your read on this, everybody. Let's take a quick peek at the XLs. Lee likes it. Sandy's like, I give it my seal of approval. Materials hitting some resistance, but look bullish overall. Communication services is kind of churned a little sideways. Energy is down. Financials kind of steady. Industrials trying to pop. That's where we have GE Vernova showing us something. Not GE Vernova, GE. Yeah, it's kind of mixed. I think we're just kind of grinding through some signals right now. The strong stuff is still moving. So even when the market gets just a little bit of a sense of lack or loss of momentum, strong things are continuing to do what we want them to do. So yeah, that's important to us. Very important to us. Any symbols I didn't miss? We got through the grouping today. There are definitely alerts on the table. As we go back and look through a little bit. Next. Let me pull it up. Sorry, Craig. That you had to ask twice. NXT. Yeah. Next tracker earnings, giving you a small amount of time. You've got today, tomorrow, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. So you do have 5, including today. That's a little tight. I would say I'm okay with 5. I've done 4. But yeah, okay. Let's just kind of review a few of these that we liked, and then we'll talk about the trading plan. CLS was interesting, but I don't know. Let's go. Cisco's trying to move. Ford pulled back a little, but still trying to turn. GE. Stochastics hasn't gone yet, but breaking the flag looks reasonable. Levi's. Levi's looks pretty good. The Sands, other than earnings, I forget, we got earnings there. PLTR. Getting close. Roblox getting close because it can move very quickly. We know that. Very quickly. TSM on the list. Win is on the list. Okay. Yeah, I like what we have. I think we have opportunities still to consider. Let's go talk about the trading plan. Trading plan. Yeah. We're building your trading systems. Each system gets its own set of rules. It's a product in your business. Each set of rules should encompass all of these things. What, when, how much, how long, entry stops, targets, timeframes, all of that needs to be predefined. When you think about your trading rules and your trading systems, one more time, for me, there are 3 core types of systems. When I think something's going to go up or down, my thought is, why? Why would it go up or down? Because it's already trending up and it's bouncing off of a support level. That's a bounce system. That's what we tend to focus or it's already trending and it moves and then it pauses, and then it starts to move again. And you're thinking it's not really a bounce, but it's looking to continue in its trend. That is a continuation trade. It's not really a breakout either, right? You're not waiting for like enormous breakout volume. So it sits in a different space. Then we have breakouts. Right? Breakouts. Now, another system that you could put in is a counter trend. That's a different system, right? Because you're thinking, oh, it's way overbought. It's got to come back down. Or it's way oversold. That's more speculative, but it's viable. I've traded counter trend. I'm sure you have. People have. I don't make a practice of it because I think that the path of least resistance is to trade with the trend. Anything that creates the construct of your trade is the system. It needs rules. It needs rules that are going to help you manage the trade better so that you have, trade management expectations built in. That's very, very important. That's what we're working on. Section 3 this week. Next week we switch to risk management. And just like that, we're almost halfway through. That's why it's so important to participate in these rotations, these trading plan loops, to give you a chance to really get your trading plan in the best possible shape. Okay, look at that. 4 minutes early. That's rare. Usually I'm bleeding over every time. Thoughts, questions, concerns about today's market, about any specific trades, about the trading plan, let me know. Feeling good. All right. Dave Wilson says, everyone have a good day. I agree. Thank you, David. It's good to see you. Thank you, Kami. It's good to see everybody. Remember that Glenn will be here to wrap up the afternoon and possibly be discussing a trading alert that comes out sometime during today. Keep an eye out for that. So Glenn this afternoon for the last hour. Both of us will be on tomorrow night for our working sessions, and then we'll go from there. Thanks all. Have a great rest of your day. As always, happy trading.